Welcome to another episode of Bears News Network. I'm your host, Mike Anderson, alongside with my co-host, DeAndre Cootie Hicks, where we give you guys the latest Chicago Bears news and rumors, man, and the only YouTube channel that give out prizes and etc., man. So if you
That's
are a Chicago Bears fan, please hit that subscribe button. We appreciate all the love and support. It doesn't cost you anything, totally free. Don't feel free to comment, leave some suggestions,
oh yeah,
interact
I
with
always
us,
count
man.
time.
We want to hear back from you guys, so feel free to interact back with us and leave a comment, leave a like, and man, let's do it, Cootie. So the episode we're going to get into this episode, we're going to talk about Tyson Bagent will have another start. Also, Jaylon Johnson, how much should we pay him? Seems like that's the issue as far as why he wanted to request a trade. They couldn't come to some kind of grips. And then we went out and got Montez Sweat, man. How can he affect this defense and how can he bring change to this defense for the better? We're going to get into all that right here on Bears News Network. Like I said, hit that subscribe button if you not have
Yes,
done so, man. We appreciate all the love and support. Okay, Cootie, let's get right into it, man. The Jaylon Johnson talk, man. Jaylon Johnson came out, said he wanted to trade.
yeah.
Um, First of all, how do you feel about it, Cootie? I want to know, how do you feel about
Excuse me. Uh, I didn't know he was having issues. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I knew that this is an extension year contract year for Johnson, but I thought it would be so that they would be able to work out just with him being drafted by us, and he's always been a good player. If I'm not mistaken, he's definitely a Pro Bowl caliber player, and it's just one of those things that I didn't expect coming, man.
it? Yeah, me as well. I thought that they would be able to um work out some kind of deal. Like I said, I didn't want this situation to end up turning out like the Roquan Smith situation. At one point in time,
Exactly.
I kind of felt like that's the road that we were going down. But this year, Jaylon Johnson, he's the third highest graded corner in coverage at 84.4. Um, and when you look at the cornerback market, it's such a premium position in the league. You have to pay these players, especially if they're producing at a high level for you. They have done Jaylon Johnson have done everything that they asked him to do so far this year. And when you look at the cornerback
Yeah.
market, I would give him Cootie. I would say I would pay him about 19 to 19.5 million dollars a year. And when you look at those contracts, it could come out to anywhere from 57 to 58.5. I'll just boost it up to 60. So I would do a 3 year, $60 million contract, 35 to $40 million guaranteed, and
Yeah.
see how that would be from him. But like, it's a big difference from the 19 mark and the 19.5 mark, because if he was to get paid $19 million a year, that will rank him the seventh highest corner in the league. And if he was to get paid a point five more, you know,
Yeah.
$500,000 more, he would go from tied to the fourth highest in the league
Yeah.
at that point. And that's a big difference. But if you're Ryan Poles, like you said, we got the money this year, man. Spin it.
Yeah.
Cannot
Definitely.
keep letting go premier players that's homegrown talent. And one thing Ryan Poe
Yes.
said that he liked to do is keep homegrown talent and continue to develop homegrown talent and pay them. So why not pay this man? He totally agreed to, man. He did everything that you asked him to in order for this man to get his money. So I agree with paying the man, and that would put him right around the range if he was to go any lower
Right.
than the um 18 to the $19 million mark, because no one's getting paid 18.5. And I don't know if that's Ryan Poles necessarily lowballing them, but no one's getting paid 18.5 and no one's getting paid strictly $19 million as a corner.
Right.
So somewhere there's a gap in between there, and him getting paid 19.5, he'll be getting paid more than Trayvon Diggs. Some may
Right.
consider him not as the caliber player of Trayvon Diggs because
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs take away the ball. You get what I'm saying? And if
Right.
Xavier Howard would be at 18. Xavier Howard gets paid $18 million a year. And so I'm considering him to be better than Xavier Howard or on the same playing field as Xavier Howard, but he's not better than Trayvon Diggs, so shouldn't be getting
Right.
paid more than the 19.5. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's crazy analytics, Cootie, but I want
Yeah.
to know what
That's what I was looking at it, and I was saying, the money aspect. That's what the list was about. What we talk about now. Highest paid backs at that position, and that's just the money aspect. Because if you look at each one of those backs, be it Trayvon Diggs, even Jair Alexander, Xavier Howard, and Jaylon Johnson, just divide up them into different categories with fumbles, interceptions, tackles, tackle for loss. Each one's already gonna rank differently. I mean, you try to use the money as also ranking. So if you're getting these many interceptions or those many sacks, I want to have you with this much money, so you're the highest paid. But at the same time, with that function, that the different categories of the position, I mean, the money aspect is just I feel like what the team is wanting to pay him, and we should make him happy. So if we want to pay him, that 19.5, and that does boost him up. I mean, we all see his stats. We do know that he's a good player. He does, he got his interceptions on the year. He called his fumbles, stuff like that. So it's not like we're paying him for nothing. We just you may choose to pay him that amount, which another team is not paying a person. So now he's higher than that one, and that doesn't mean that I don't think that means that he's better than them. That's just we put more value into our player than another team put into theirs. But that's the thing too. We want him to be comfortable and feel like he has value. So at the end of the day, we're gonna look at his production, and he should get paid what he's worth.
Yeah, I most definitely agree with you. At some point in time, you have to pay the talent that you have, especially good young talent. That's a building block for your team. Jaylon Johnson is somebody that you can build on the defensive side of
Exactly.
the ball with. He's a building block, and he's still young at 24
That's a
years
key
old.
word.
And not only that, he's a young piece and he's homegrown talent, so he's been a Bear his whole career. So why not pay him, man? I don't. Sometimes I
Right.
don't understand it. I can get why Ryan Post wants to be flexible and always have the team to be flexible, but
Yeah.
at some point in time, we seen how the Roquan Smith situation has came back
How
and
that played
backfired.
out.
Roquan Smith is arguably one of the best linebackers in the National Football League.
Yeah.
And we had him, and a lot of people say, if we could go back and redo that trade, I'm pretty sure Ryan Post,
Oh yeah.
excuse me, would pay him. He would pay
Well,
him.
knowing what we know now, you have to.
Yeah, man. So that's another thing, man. How much do you guys think that Jaylon Johnson should get paid? Cootie, what was your Cootie? You ain't tell us, man. What was
Oh
the
yeah,
what was the
I'm
price?
still on the lower side though. I'm on the lower side. Like I
You
said,
say
I think it's a good
17?
starting point. No, I think it's a good starting point at 19. No, I'm on the lower half of the high pay, so I'll
Oh,
say like
okay.
19. I think that's a good starting point,
So
and then it can always go higher.
18.5 to 19, no more than 19. So your
Oh yeah, my
18.5 to 19.
my ceiling is 19. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Yeah. So man, let us know. Look at the market, man. And the cornerback market and tell us what do you think. Like, Cootie, we got a picture of it, but we're gonna try to get another picture up there if we can to put it up in the comments if they allow us to, if we can. But if not, you guys go check out the corners list as far as the pay range. And you guys put your comments down, and if you guys already know it, man, let us know
just
where do
let us
you
know.
guys think Jaylon Johnson is worth on the quarterback market, man. Let us know your thoughts. Like we said, comment, interact with us. We appreciate all the love and support.
Yes.
Okay, Cootie. let's get into it. Montez Sweat, man. The Chicago Bears
Hey,
traded for Montez Sweat. Ryan Poles gave up a second round pick, which would probably be a high second round pick. Later, you can always say later first round, but high second round pick. How do you feel about the trade, Cody?
I mean, one, I'm pretty sure, and I'm hoping that this will be a better trade than the Claypool situation. With the picks being around the same position and stuff. But I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I was telling you before. Um, I didn't know too much about the guy. I really didn't watch him and watch his game or check out his stats, but I did after hearing that we got him. And I like what I seen. I like what I seen, man. I seen that he had like a career 9 sacks 1 year, and right now he's at like 6.5. So he's already way on in that forward progress. He's way on his way to get in more than that. So I think it might be good as long as we can continue to let him get to the quarterback and cause that pressure and stuff. It should be a nice addition.
Yeah, man. I'm happy with the addition as well. It feels a hole that was on this team. A need that we really needed to be filled, and it fills it with him. He's a
Yeah,
premier pass rusher. A great run stopper. You could put him at every down. When you just look at his numbers out of 8 games played, 32 tackles, 6.5 sacks, like you just hit on the head. Tackles for losses 10. Could he also one pass breakup and two forced fumbles? So this guy
he's
has
all over the
he's been
place.
effective. Exactly, he's been all over the place. He's been effective, and he's still somebody that's still premier in his prime at this age of 27.
Yeah,
So he still can you can still sign him long term to a 3-4 year deal and get the best out of the rest of his prime
yeah,
years out of him to help you build this defense around good young talent. So I like the move, man. Like
and
you
he's
said,
healthy. And
yeah,
he's
he's
healthy,
been
man.
healthy. He's been more reliable. And a lot of
Yeah,
people been saying, why didn't you go out for Chase? He was a little bit younger. But I felt like I like Montez Sweat over the Chase Young due to the fact, mind you, either one would have been fine with me. But
right. Oh
I
yeah,
felt like with the Chase Young situation, it felt like we'd have been taking more of a chance instead of
yeah,
something of that we know is a sure thing. Like we
right.
know if Chase Young is healthy, he can do XYZ, but he hasn't been shown to be healthy over the last few years on a constant basis to do it at a high level. Whereas Montez Sweat has shown that each year he's getting better and he's been
Yeah,
durable, like you said, Cootie. He's been healthy, so he's been
yeah,
able to play and be able to provide that needed help that the defense needed for his team. So with that movement, I like it. Um, I see Ryan Poles. He already said in this press conference today. Ryan Poles said that they're trying to work out a deal with his agent. Right now, Jaylon Johnson, Courtney Cronin. She asked Jaylon Johnson, would he feel some kind of way if if Montez Sweat end up getting the deal done before him, and he said absolutely. So, man, I don't know
it's
what's
crazy,
going
man.
on, but I just hope that Ryan Poles can, extend both of those guys because um when you say you're trying to take over the North and not give it back, those two guys are good building blocks for your defense for a long time to come. That can be future Hall of Famers for your team, man, and hopefully bring your championship to Chicago. So,
Right.
all right, Cody, let's get into our boy Tyson Bagent, man. Tyson Bagent, man.
Yes.
He will be starting again, man. Justin Fields is out for another week. I don't know what's really going on with the thumb. Cootie Matt Eberflus not really
Yeah.
telling us much. We got Ian Rappaport report was saying that Justin will be able to come back to practice this week, but I guess now they're holding him out. Like I don't know what's going on, but we will see Tyson Bagent again for this upcoming week against the New Orleans Saints. Um Cody, what you from what you seen last week, what do you want to see different this week against the New Orleans Saints?
Man, I want to see almost just a whole new game plan, man. I want to see, a different position of attack. I want to see them like I keep saying before. There's no need to really think about it too much and put restrictions on Tyson because I mean he did make a couple deep throws. Things are missed, other things are called back, but I want to see just the whole playbook open for him. Have some more of the play actions. Run. I mean, I really don't know if he can be a dynamic runner, but let's try it. Let's get some the run pass options in there. Just things to keep. Right now, we got to keep defenses guessing and trying to figure out who we are. I mean, because right now they know we have a good running game. It's not really nothing to our passing game. It's not much for them to try to figure out with us. And I want us to try to start implementing something like that. Like I say, just throwing everything at them, man, and just trying to be more dynamic. And like the first thing I said is just a different plan of attack. That's what we want to see, a different plan of attack. I mean, it's always good to build on our running, which I know we're gonna do, but in the passing game, we gotta try something different. And don't go back to no screen passes, man. Please don't.
Yeah, I agree with you. The screen passes is got me scratching my head at this point, Cootie. I'm tired of seeing the screen passes, but I'm right on page with you. Just a lot of bit move the pocket a little bit more. It look like Tyson Bagent. He can throw on the run, specifically like going to his right. So just move the pocket with him. Continue to rely on the running game. Don't force him to do too much, but uh, take more shots down the field. That's what I want to see too as
Yeah,
well. Play under center, a little bit more play under center, play action, take more shots down the field. Because when they did that last week, some of it did work out, like you said, with the big play down there, the Mooney and stuff. But just be more aggressive. You have nothing to lose, at this
yeah,
point. So just see what you can get the best out of the kid. Let him go out there and just play free at this point. And so that's what I really want to see. I do think this defense will be better and cause some turnovers. Now, I'm not saying that magically just because Montez Sweat here, we're gonna be a better, the best defense in the league. I'm not saying
nah.
that, but I
But it
do
should
think,
work together.
yeah,
The
yeah,
momentum that we had, plus adding a better player, it should kind of just it's supposed to continue to go up.
yeah, so I think that the defense will get better. I think him being added to this defensive line and having him and Unique Ngakwe on each opposite sides, that's
Yeah,
going to create a lot more pressure and forces quarterbacks for the rest of these games to try to get the ball out quicker for our secondary to flourish. So just getting that done. I do like what I'm able to see from the defense, and I think that we will be able to get a takeaway some way somehow. I'm hoping this Montez Sweat effect can have like the Khalil Mack effect that had on us. Just
yeah.
bring
I
a
low
little
key was in the back of
energy.
my head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just bring a little energy to this team and some spice, man, because seemed like the assistant running back coach the Bears did let him go as well. The running back coach they did, resign him. You guys can look on their website and or whatever and
yeah,
check that stuff out. But or ESPN, but with that just being said, man, it's just been a lot of turmoil and a lot of adversity, like Ryan Post said. That's just been a lot this year, and just getting somebody in the building that can bring some spark, kind of like when DJ Moore, bring some spark on the defensive side of the ball that we know that we really need, and would be good. And a lot of people say, well, if we get this, we should start causing more turnovers, which we should, man. But you
yeah,
know, with Tyson Bagent, I just want to see a better, cleaner game. Don't try to force fire nothing in as well. So when you do have the opportunities, when the defense do give the ball back in the hands of the offense, don't try to force anything. Don't try to be a hero. His numbers last week, he was 25 of 37,
yeah.
232 yards, zero touchdowns, two interceptions. Would have been three interceptions, but one was dropped.
Come on, man.
No,
Don't do him like that.
no. I'm a big Tyson Bagent fan. I'm not knocking on Tyson Bagent, but and he had a 62 QBR rating. Like so,
Yeah.
everybody was just throw Justin away. Like, come on, you guys got to stop with this. Tyson Bagent, he's still an undrafted rookie. He's still a Division 2 talent. That he could have went to Division 1, but he's still, excuse me, the Division 2 talent,
Yeah.
and he still needs to get acclimated to the NFL, just like any other rookie quarterback has to do.
Yeah, he
So
got his own, developmental thing that he needs to work on. And, yeah, he do got strengths and skills now, but everybody can improve. And like you say, being a rookie, he just has that time that he's going to need to improve.
yeah, so man, that's what I want to look for. More throws down the field and one-on-one coverage. Take advantage of those. Let him, like you said, Cootie, look, use his legs more. Like, don't try to sit back there and try to make something happen if nothing's there and try to force something down the field with a throw.
Yeah,
Man, use your legs and get out of there, man. Don't force any throws and put your team in bad situations and turn the ball over. So just a
exactly.
cleaner game from him overall, and I think we will see a cleaner game from
Yeah,
him. He seemed like he's the kind of kid who's really keen on not making the same mistake twice and really getting things together. He's look like from what I can see, he's a hard worker and the kid grinds a lot. So I don't expect to see him throw 2 interceptions or almost 3 interception game. I think they'll be more smarter, more wiser with his decision making, and I think he would use his legs more. But let us know, man. Also,
yes.
how do you guys feel about the Montez Sweat trade and how it would affect the defense? And let us also know about Tyson Bagent, man. What
Come
what
on.
kind of game are you seeing from him? We want to know. Grade his game coming up this Sunday. We want to know what kind of game is we gonna see from him. A grade A through F grade. Give us one right underneath this video. Cootie, like I said, I think we're gonna see a better game from him. I think we're playing the Saints. I want to see C plus a B, between C plus B. That's what I want to see. I think he'll give us
No,
C
yeah,
plus to B game.
I'm thinking a good B. I'm thinking a good B. Yeah, this is just a solid B. It'll
Yeah,
be nice
that's
if he
all.
can go back to his first outing, have a game like that. But it's what it is, man. He's a rookie trying to to do what he can to help us try to get a dub. So hey, I'm gonna be grateful for whatever he gives. I know, like you say, he's not gonna make the same mistake twice, but he also gonna play and give it his all. So hey, that's all we can ask for.
You're right about that. That's all we can ask for, man. Let us know how you guys feel. Like
Let's
we said, if
go.
you are a Chicago Bears fan, hit that red subscribe button, man. Cootie, anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Nah, it's not too much, man. It's one of those right now. We in the waiting game again, man. The season came. We thought it was all gonna be, smiles and laughs. But hey, we got the adverse situation at hand, and we gonna play it and ride with them to the end.
That's what we do, man. We gonna ride till the wheels fall off. So that's what it is, man. Over here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you riding till the wheels fall off and you stuck
Yes,
through the
yes.
video all the way to the end, we appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button.